The Indominus Rex, the untamable king. The Indominus Rex, cooked up by Dr. Wu, is one of the most formidable beasts in the Jurassic Park universe, needing the combined power of Rexy, the Raptor Squad, and the Mosasaurus to take it down. It earns its title as one of the strongest in the verse. In Jurassic World, we see the Indom go up against Rexy, and Rexy puts up a good fight, though due to Rexy's poor captivity conditions and lack of fighting experience due to being in containment for many years, she pretty easily got overpowered and outgunned by the Indom. But what if we use something stronger than Rexy? Something that fights almost daily and enjoys the adrenaline rush that comes with life or death matchups. What if we pin the Indominus Rex against 2005's Vastasaurus Rex, aka the V-Rex? The V-Rex is a further evolved T-Rex that inhabits Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong film. In this film, we see a total of 3 different V-Rexes, each one being a bloodthirsty creature ready for battle. So what would happen if you put these two in a ring? Well, today we plan to find out. Hello everyone, it's your host Goji Guy, and today we're pinning 2 of the most aggressive fictional dinosaurs into a ring to see which one will come out on top. On one end, coming at 20 feet tall and 50 feet long, we have the V-Rex. On the other end, also coming in at 20 feet tall and 45 feet long, we have the Indominus Rex. In today's video, we'll be figuring out which one of these two would win if they got into a battle. To figure this out, we'll be covering categories such as strength, speed, durability, intelligence, battle intelligence, agility, and any unique abilities they have at their disposal. So with all that put in place, make sure to subscribe if you want to see content ranging from kaiju, dinosaurs, anime, sci-fi, analog horror, and much more. And with that, let's dive in. Starting with strength. Let's start with the V-Rex. So for the V-Rex, we'll be pulling feats from both the film and game. While the game isn't considered canon, given the V-Rex's lacking amount of feats, we're just going to use them anyway. As while the film doesn't have many feats, it does pretty much back up all the game feats. In the game, we see the V-Rex is able to break through stone structures with ease. They're able to very briefly overpower Kong having a plethora of feats himself. They're able to easily break through giant columns, and in both the game and film, their bites are able to cause Kong to roar in pain. And then in the film itself, while Kong manhandles the V-Rexes, they're still able to push around Kong, who is guessed to weigh in as much as 60 tons. Now onto the Indominus. Now I've covered the Indominus a few times on this channel, so we will skip her smaller feats and just jump right to the big ones. She's able to easily tear off the limbs of humans. She's able to break through the gyrosphere with ease, the gyrosphere being able to handle up to a 50 caliber gun with ease. She's able to slap away Blue to the point where she even breaks a stone pillar. She's able to overpower and pin Rexy to the ground, Rexy weighing in at 7 tons. She's able to break through metal fences with ease. She flings trucks, rolls over ankylosauruses, and she's able to shove metal crates aside. And her best feat is that she brings a brachiosaurus to the ground, the Jurassic World brachiosaurus coming in at 60 tons. So while they're in the same ballpark of strength, given the Indom has many more feats, she's going to take this category. Next up is speed. Now the V-Rex, according to the King Kong wiki, is able to go up to, if not exceeding, 25 miles an hour, while the Indominus Rex is able to reach speeds of 30 miles an hour. So one is just blatantly faster than the other. The Indominus just barely takes speed. Next up is durability. Who can take more hits? First up is the V-Rex. As we mentioned in strength, the V-Rex is fine with bashing its head into stone structures, breaking them in the process. They take many blunt blows from Kong in both the film and games, and to add on further, in the film and games, they take many blows from Kong straight to the head and are seemingly unaffected. This is the same Kong that can break stone structures with ease and send cars flying away with a single hit. They can withstand being thrown far away and slamming into the ground and show no damage from it. And overall, they're able to fight on par with Kong for long periods of time, taking blows from him over and over. This is the same Kong who, just from trying to break out, is able to throw a 1920s trolley car. A trolley from the 1920s would weigh in at roughly 19 tons. Now onto the Indom. The Indom is one heck of a tank herself, being able to eat an Ankylosaurus tail swipe to the face with no damage. She takes gunfire like a champ and even takes the explosion of a missile. Though she didn't take the missile itself, but she still took the blast. While her skin gets cut up, she is seemingly unaffected by both raptor scratches and Tyrannosaurus bites. She gets shoved through buildings and gets dragged by Rexy with minimal damage to show for it. So, who takes durability? Well, one issue with the Indom is while she doesn't seem to be too affected by attacks, she has shown that her skin is pretty easy to get through. So something like the V-Rex would have little issue ripping through her skin and will start to attack her muscle, which would quickly cause serious damage. While the V-Rex never really gets cut up, only ever dying after his face gets brutalized by Kong. So, the winner for durability is the V-Rex. Next up is intelligence. Yeah, Indom easily takes it. The V-Rex is street smart, or, well, jungle smart, but the Indom has shown that at times she can even outsmart humans, such as making them think she left her enclosure, or making the raptors turn against the humans. Intelligence easily goes to the Indom. Next up is battle intelligence, who is more skilled and has more combat knowledge for this fight. And this time, let's start with the Indom. The Indom has fought and taken down a wide variety of dinosaurs, such as Rexy, the raptors, brachiosauruses, carnos, and many more. She was able to use the raptors to help her out, and knows how to use her abilities and ambush her prey. She was even able to deduce that the Ankylosaurus' underbelly was a more viable way to attack rather than attacking its armor. She even goes as far as using part of her flesh to tear out a tracker into baiting her attackers. And she can even use wait, nope, that's the Indom 2.0. Now onto the V-Rex. The V-Rex has shown that when hunting its prey, it will wait and lure them in. They've also shown that they can work in teams, and they're able to hunt their prey through the island. One, even when tangled up, quickly started to sway itself back and forth in order to try and snap at its prey. So this one is very close. The Indom is able to quickly learn and figure out a way to counter and overpower its foe, while the battle-hardened V-Rex has had to fight its entire life on Skull Island. So personally, I'm going to give the edge to the V-Rex. Just making it to adulthood, keep in mind these are the weaker inbred ones, on Skull Island is a great feat of battle intelligence. So the V-Rex takes this category. And hey, little pause between the video, I hope you all are enjoying this video. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome my friend, because you have stumbled upon one of the 10 days of Christmas videos, where for the next 10 days, I'll be uploading a video every other day. Yeah, pray for me. Anyways, I'm doing this to make awareness for my fundraiser, Gifts from Goji, where we, the Kaiju community, are trying to raise $54,000 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And we are a little bit behind. If I need to extend it, it is what it is. But please make sure to check it out. Even a single dollar goes a long way. It may be the breaking point to save a child's life. So again, please check it out if you can, and let's continue. Next up is Agility, who is more flexible and can maneuver faster in this battle. The Indom has shown that she can quickly turn in battles, and is able to land combos on her foes. And the V-Rex? Well, pretty much the same thing. They're both able to zip around the battlefield with ease, quickly and effectively landing blow after blow. So with that in mind, I'm gonna have to say this is a tie. And now finally, abilities. The Indom. Really the only thing the V-Rex has is the ability to regrow teeth, which won't really be useful, while the Indom has camouflage, thermal vision, and much, much more. So pretty easily, Indom takes abilities. So with all the categories in place, we have a score of 5-3. The Indom takes strength, speed, intelligence, and abilities, and the V-Rex takes durability and battle intelligence, and they tie on agility. So who wins, and what diff at that? Well, this fight is interesting. The Indom can hit harder, go faster, and outsmart the V-Rex, while the V-Rex can tank attacks and more easily damage the Indom, and overall just has much better fighting experience. And really, either of them could win. If the Indom uses her abilities to their fullest, along with landing strategic and powerful attacks, she could take down the V-Rex. But if the V-Rex uses his combat knowledge and realizes the way she fights and can comprehend her intelligence, he could dodge her attacks and start to tear through the Indom. And, well, overall, around 6 times out of 10, I see the Indominus pulling off the W. While the V-Rex is super smart, he would need to realize and adapt to her fighting style quick enough so that he can start fighting back before he starts to take too much damage. Which, while that is doable, overall, I think it would take too much time. But with high difficulty, the Indom takes the W. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. Trust me, you won't want to miss these upcoming videos. Again, check out the fundraiser if you can, and as always, keep collecting. Goji Guy out. See ya.